Hey everybody, Saturday! How's everyone doing today? This is Kristen over at Lost and Found Mercantile. We are elite retailers of Dixie Belle paint in western central Massachusetts. And our town is called Ware, Mass. And we are going to work on this. We're going to make this old pine coffee table into a flag table. So thanks for coming on. Say hi when you're here. Let us know you're here. And we're gonna get started. I'm not sure. Hopefully we're live. Can you see us, Denny Cakes? Okay. All right. So we're gonna get started. It looks like we are live. Okay, good. Awesome. All right, guys. So my name's Kristen. I'm with Lost and Found Mercantile, and this was a pine coffee table. And on Tuesday, I prepped it by cleaning it and scrubbing it and scuffing, sanding it, and getting all the dust off, and then I put one little layer of walnut gel stain on it. So this is one thin layer of walnut gel stain over a pine table just to deepen it up. And then I sanded back a little bit of it today just to give it a little extra interest, but then we are going to make a flag table. And you can do any design with this. You can tape off or stencil anything. I'm going to do the American flag. And we are going to use the Voodoo Gel Stain in Denim and White Magic. And we're going to use a little chalk paint in Rustic Red. And we're going to water it down. And we're going to have a great time together. And we're just going to get started. So, let's see here. I'm just going to share to our page and post. Okay. All right, so when you come on, please let us know you're here. Say hello. We love saying hello to all of our friends and meeting new people. And Dennis is here, and he can help us. Right, Denny? Yep. Denny's going to help us with comments and seeing what's going on. And I'm just so happy to be here. So we're going to get started. I taped it off, part of it. You can't tape everything at once because first we're going to put down the blue for where the stars are going to go on. Then we'll start with the white. And I got to tape some of it up here when we get up there. And then we'll take that off and we'll do the red with Rustic Red. And you don't have to use the Voodoo. You don't have to use the chalk mineral paint. You could use any of the products. Yankee Blue would be awesome. Barn Red would be awesome. Fluff, cotton. But I love using the stain over the Voodoo Gel Stain, which is water-based, over the No Pain Gel Stain because it's translucent and I want to be able to see that walnut and the pine underneath it. So that's why I'm going to use the Voodoo Gel Stain. I love using stain on stain on stain on stain. So much fun. So much you can do. When you get your Voodoo Gel Stain out, and you got to make sure you shake it up really well because it is water-based. Like all the products, whether it's water-based or oil-based, it does separate. So you just need to shake, stir, shake or stir, baby. Shake or stir. So, Denny, anybody saying hi?
A lot of people.
Oh, really? Oh, we want to say hi back.
Crystal from Washington State.
Hi, Crystal in Washington State.
Yvonne from
Yvonne.
Florida.
We know Yvonne in Florida.
Green.
It's so nice to see everybody. Oh, boy, I can hear my voice. Let's turn that down.
Hi, Crystal.
Turn that volume down. Can you?
Diane Stone. Hi, Betty.
Hi, Diane. Hi, Betty. How's everybody doing? Hi, Eva. So we are going to get started. I'm just going to put a little of the Denim Voodoo Gel Stain into this little paper cup I have. Isn't that a pretty color? And I'm going to use the chip brushes. So I'm using the premium chip brushes to put it on. You can use applicator pads. You can use brushes. I don't want like a really solid look. So I'm going to start up here. Hopefully y'all can see well. And I'm just going to brush it on. There we go. Back and forth. Brush, brush, brush. And then once this dries, I'll come back tomorrow and I'll put the stars on here. The stars. The stars. But you could do anything. You could, if you're in the UK, you could do your flag. Anywhere. You're in Australia, New Zealand, do your flag. Do your state flag. Like we know Texas Pride, right? All our Texas retailers You could do an awesome Texas flag. You could tape out anything. It doesn't have to be a flag. A cool design. But I just love using the stain on stain, baby. Stain on stain. And I like the pine knots showing through. I want this to be really rustic. Just a really rustic look. And that's what we're going for.
Stacy wants to know if you can hand paint the stars.
Yeah, you can. You can absolutely hand paint the stars. I may end up doing that. I'm not sure. I may use a stencil. And I believe I have a stamp at home somewhere of a star. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow with the stars. But you can hand paint them. Sure. And I'm sure I have a stencil of a star. And I'm pretty sure I have a stamp somewhere. You remember those stamps from the 90s? I still have mine. I used to stamp everything. I used stamp borders in my house. I'm dating myself. I'd had a whole ring of dolphins going around my bathroom with those stamps. All right, so you just want to kind of work it in. And, you know, so this is a water-based product over an oil-based product. The No Pain Gel Stain is oil-based, so I did this on Tuesday, so you do want to wait, 72 hours is a good rule of thumb. It may be ready before then, or it may actually need an extra day or two. I stained something with y'all last week, and I actually needed an extra day before I was able to put a second coat on. It was just a little extra tacky, and I think it's because we had a lot of rain. So your environment, the humidity, your weather plays a lot into it. So all I'm doing is getting my denim on there. You could use any of the blue colors if you don't have the Voodoo Gel Stain, and water it down if you want it more translucent like this is. Or you could do it nice and solid. I just know that I wanted that original stuff, the walnut that we put on there. I want that to show through because I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so I'm going to let it go for now. The great thing with the Voodoo Gel Stain is it dries so fast, and if you want a second coat on there, just to have it a little bit more, like more of an intense blue, you can absolutely do that. Can you guys see okay? I will bring you in closer if you can't see well, so let me come up there and check. All right. We're off to a good start, I think, with the denim. What do you guys think? Hopefully we're off to a good start. Okay, so
Like it.
you like it, Dennis?
Yep.
Cool.
I want to say hi to Tammy, and Christy says you are so young and beautiful, fun as heck.
What? Who said that?
Christy.
Oh my goodness. I'm old. I'm old. But I love being old. I'm proud to be old. People are so nice. All right, so we're going to start with the white. So what I did was I taped off most of it. So where you see the blue tape is where red is going to go. So I'm just like making some loose lines. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be rustic, and I will probably sand some of it back after it dries. But we're going to start with the white up here. When I get to here, I have to tape over the blue, so I may not be able to do that until a little bit later in the video. And then we will get into the red. And I decided to use rustic red, and I'm going to water it down so it's a little bit more translucent. So now we're going to get our white magic out. White magic. And I just, again, shake it up good. You want to shake it because it separates, and you just want to get all that good ingredients all mixed evenly together. So, Yvonne is here, Joanne, Lexi, Dennis, Tracy, Betty, Ashley. It's so nice to see everybody. Deb Olson, Deb Oliver. So nice to see y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight on a Saturday night. Saturday night's gonna be all right. Yes. Okay, so this is probably good and mixed up. So I'm just gonna pour some out in a little cup. And we're gonna get started. I'm using another brush. And we're gonna get started. So let me, see how well this is already drying? So we're gonna be able to do that. We're gonna be able to do that tonight. So now I'm just gonna brush on some of the White Magic Voodoo Gel Stain. And again, I want the stain, the walnut, to show through. So I want it pretty translucent, which is why I decided to use the stain instead of the paint. We will use some paint. I'll show you how I like to do that to get this effect, but I love the Voodoo Gel Stain. It comes out so nice. There we go. Let me get out of the way. Hopefully you guys can still see. Den will let me know, or you guys can let me know if it's a bad view. There we go. And again, this is a rustic look, which I love because it doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. Rustic is where it's at, baby.
Looks like you have a nice shirt on.
I do. You want to see what it says? My friend gave me the shirt today. It says, more dogs, less people. We're a little bit obsessed with dogs here at Lost and Found Mercantile. We have 2 dogs of our own, and we encourage our customers to bring their dogs and shop with them. We love dogs. But I do love people too, so. But we all know dogs rule. Look how nice this is going on. It's just such a great product. Such a great product. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Den, did this come from an auction? Do you remember?
Yes.
It did, right? Okay. So, guys, I got to skip this one right now because I have to take this off where the blue ends and actually tape it off here to make a nice crisp line. It's not dry enough, so we will do that, but not at this second. So I will move up here to this one. And again, I'm probably gonna sand it back a bit. I'm not sure yet. You know how those things go. This a little bit goes a long way. So you saw I just squirted out a little bit into this cup, and it looks like that's gonna be plenty. Gonna be plenty. So with the stars, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this or if I'll use fluff or cotton or I don't know what I'll use. I will definitely use the chalk mineral paint or the voodoo. You can stencil with the new silk, but I love how thick CMP is for stenciling the chalk mineral paint. I love how thick it is to stencil with it, so I'll use one of those. So we'll see. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna put a little bit more on right here. Yes, yes, yes. So let me see how the blue is doing. If you guys are a Dixie Belle retailer or content creator, brand ambassador, if you're watching now or on replay, please put your Facebook page, your business page, and where you're located in the comments so your local people can go find you. Because we all want to support our local retailers. Right, guys? Right, Denny?
Yep.
All right, so this dries so quick. It's like, look at that. I just touched it and nothing came off. The voodoo dries so quickly. So I am going to take this one off. Whoopsies. There we go. Nice crisp line. And I'm going to put it on right over it. I'm sorry my back is to you. I hate that, but I do want to line this up. So I'm sorry about that. And I got a little overlap right here. So I'm just going to peel that back. Actually, what I will do is peel this back. There we go. And go like this. You can use new tape, but this tape is pretty good, so I'm just going to reuse it. And yeah. Yep. We're going to do a quick little wash of white in the White Magic, and then we will take it off. And we'll go on to the red, the rustic red, watered down. All right, so I do need a tiny bit more of the white. I mean, like a drop. A drop. It goes so far. You can also thin this out a little bit with water. If you want it more translucent, you can do that. I'm not sure how how I want it. So I'm not watering it down, but I may sand it back. And once I see the whole thing, yeah, I'm gonna move over here. La 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 la. Do do do. I'm really excited to do this piece. I haven't done a flag in a while, and I like doing them. I do like doing them. And again, you can do anything. It doesn't have to be a flag. You can tape off anything. You can stencil with the voodoo. You can use one of the silkscreen stencils or one of the big stencils and stencil right over the stain, right over the no paint gel stain with voodoo or the paint. It's all good. That was that. All right, so we're gonna take this tape off because we gotta let the white dry, which is probably drying, and then we're gonna go in with the red. Don't you love taking tape off? Who else loves taking tape off? I love taking tape off. Am I weird, or who's with me with that? Dennis, do you like taking tape off?
Yep.
You do? Look at that. So much fun. So much fun. I know a lot of people might use hair dryers or heat guns. I just prefer not to do that. I like the product to dry the way naturally. So it might take me a little longer to do a project, but I don't like using heat guns unless I'm trying to like get something to, remove something. And the voodoo dries so quickly that I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. We'll find out. You can also use something else. You can use paper or cardboard and hold it down in the little slats and get your lines that way. You can also do the whole thing in one color if you want, and then go over just, I could have done this whole thing in white and then just gone over it in the areas that need the red and the blue. But I wanted to do it this way. Whoops, I missed, see? I missed a little, I didn't account for that. So I'm gonna have to tape and add some more white right there. See what I did? See what I did, guys? Uh-oh. Let's fix that first. Actually, I did that on purpose so the white could dry more. Just kidding, I didn't. I didn't do that on purpose. But it's an easy fix. It's an easy fix, my friends. Yes, Dennis?
Oh, nothing, I'm just laughing.
Oh, you're laughing at me? I love that I can entertain you. All right, so I'm just gonna line it up right there. Line it up right there. That's no big deal. There's always a fix. Always a fix, baby. I want that crisp line, so I don't wanna, there. Perfect, okay. Just a little bit more. Just a wee bit more. I mean, I could probably do it really carefully, but why take a chance when I got plenty of tape and I'm hanging out with my friends here? Let's see here. If you think you might know somebody that might like this video, you could like sprinkle it around to them. If you have any questions, please ask away. If I don't answer during the video, I will be sure to answer later. And you can also private message me to our shop page, which is Lost and Found Mercantile. I love talking about paint. All things paint. All things stain. All things Dixie Belle. All right. Here we go there. Now we're going to get the white on there. And then we'll move on to the red. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Faye. That's so nice. Thank you, Faye. Oh, you do, Shantoa? I did not know that. Thank you so much. Oh, are you talking to somebody else, maybe? I think she might be talking to somebody else. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, thank you for supporting your local retailer. That's all we want, guys, is support your local retailer. If you don't know who your local retailer is, there's a link above, which is my affiliate link, but you can use that to go find your local retailer. Just go, it'll take you right to Dixie Belle's page, website, and then you can put in your zip code and it will bring up your local retailer. There we go. Just a little bit of stain. So it's a little bit more intense where it dropped off, so I will sand it back anyways to make it look a little bit more rustic. So I'm not really worried about that. Okay, now let's take that up. There we go. There we go. Okay. So here we go, here we go, here we go. La 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 la. Do 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 do. In fact, maybe if I take a little water on my applicator pad and go right over that line. No, it's taking it back. We are gonna let it ride for now, as I still continue to do it. Because there we go. That just softened the line a little bit, but I'll be sanding this anyways. Let's get a little bit more. There.
So what colors are you using again?
Okay, so I'm using, the base is walnut gel stain, 1 coat over a pine table. 3-4 days ago. Let it dry really well. I'm using the White Magic. This is White Magic, the Voodoo Gel Stain, and this is Denim Voodoo Gel Stain. And now we're going to tape it off, and then I'm going to use Rustic Red watered down for the red. And then I'm going to let it dry really well overnight, and then I'll come back tomorrow and I'll add the stars. Hi, Gypsy Joe. Hi, Mary, Diane, Kathy. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see everybody. So I could just very carefully go take my chip brush and do the red, but I know myself. I don't have the steadiest hand, so I'm gonna tape it. And all I'm gonna do is go right over the edge of the white with the tape, and then we'll put the red down. And you can use any of the reds. I'm gonna use Rustic Red. You could use Honky Tonk, Barn Red. You can use it any of those. It all looks nice together. So we're just gonna tape this down. I'm using some of the same tape. It's fine. It's okay. There we go. And I would have had this taped off all, but so you didn't have to like watch me do this, but because there's overlapping areas, you really can't tape it all off at once. You have to do it in phases. So that's what we are doing. Doing it in phases, but it's still going pretty quick. It is a quick project. All right. Here we go. La 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 la. Do 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 do. And then once I'm done, I will definitely be sealing this with gator hide because it is a coffee table, so I want people to feel comfortable putting their drink down on it and their boots up on it, you know. I don't want anyone to like have to be delicate with it, so I will definitely be using gator hide on the top of this. We're going to use some new tape only because I wrapped it all up in a big ball, which isn't very like thrifty of me. I should have been a little bit more, like take it a couple more seconds and put it down right nicely. But that's okay. All right, so here we go. So all you're gonna do is, let me do it this way so you can see. So see, you're gonna put it right on top of the white. Right on top of the white. There we go. And it's okay that there's a little overlap. It's a-okay that there's a little overlap where the two colors meet. I'd rather have that than a big space of just the stain. And I'm gonna do this as quick as possible because I know it's boring to watch somebody take something off. So I'll do this lickety-split. Lickety-split.
So what projects are people doing now, I wonder?
Oh yeah, tell us what you're working on. We'd love to hear your projects. Please tell us in the comments what you're working on.
Can they put a picture in the comment? Or is it...
I don't know, like I think afterwards you can. If you can put a picture in the comment, please do. We love seeing everybody else's projects and what they're working on. We're like a nice supportive community. We all love paint. All right, I'll wait to that one on last because. Okay. Let's see. So just like another minute of taping off, and then we're gonna get to the red. We're gonna get to the red, and then I'm gonna let it dry really well overnight. And I'll come back tomorrow and I'll put the stars on and sand back some of the stripes so it looks nice and rustic. And show off some more of that walnut, that gorgeous walnut color. So is anybody telling us about their projects? I'll come up and check. I'll come up and check. Let's see. We're almost there, guys. Hang in there. Hang in there. I promise we're almost done. Just a couple short stripes and we are done. And then we'll do the red, which will be really fun because we're going to make it nice and translucent. I'm going to show you my favorite way to do that and why it's my favorite way. There we go. Let's see. So, is anybody telling us their projects, Denny?
Yes.
Well,
John is doing a Bombay dresser that's someone painted with black spray paint and all over it.
Oh my goodness. Wait, black spray paint and what?
On a Bombay.
Oh my goodness. Did you get them arrested? Have charges been filed yet? That's terrible.
And Faye's working on a huge wall unit. She got stationed in Germany.
Oh my goodness,
I
cool.
was a little nervous though.
Very cool. Thank you for your service. Being stationed in Germany, thank you so much. All right. All right, so we got the tape going. All right. So, thanks for hanging in there. So, what we're going to do is, instead of doing a mix of 50-50, 50% water, 50% paint, what I like to do is get my brush, and there's plenty right there in the cap. Get my brush. First, I'm going to just spray a little bit in the cap with the paint. Then I'm going to get my brush, and if I have water, I either dunk it in there, dunk it right in there, or I just spray the heck out of it with water. And I just feel like this way you get a little bit more control than a 50-50 wash. That's just been my preference. And you can also spray water on it to make it more translucent, and then you can wipe it back. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm gonna go right here. Oh, it's such a pretty color. Can you guys see that? Really is a great color.
Just a couple of people are doing paint pours.
Oh, I love paint pours. Those are so much fun.
Catherine and
I have a perfect table with a little tray.
Lisa.
Awesome, I love paint pours. So, you can leave it like that. I'll do another one. I mean, we're going to do them all. I'm going to do them all because why not, right? And if you want it more translucent, you wipe it back with some, like you can get your applicator pad and spray it with water and wipe it back if you want more of a translucent look. Because you, like right now, see, can you see that? On this stripe, how you can see more of the walnut. I love that. So you just keep misting your brush or dunking it in water, whichever you have. Get a little paint on there. And there we go. Epoxy would be kind of cool over here too, over on this too. But I'm a gator hide girl. I love gator hide. It works so good, especially on tabletops. Epoxy would be too shiny, actually. In fact, if you want a different finish, like if I decide I want it flat, I'll put gator hide on here. I'll do my couple coats of gator hide, and then my last coat I'll do flat, and it will give it a matte look. So you can totally change the sheen, but still have the gator hide protection just by using the sheen you want as your final coat. Like if you want, like I do that a lot with gloss. If I'm going to use gloss on something like a tabletop, I definitely do gator hide first. Then I'll go and I'll put like 2 coats of gloss over it. And that way you get your water repellent protection, but you get the sheen you want. Oh, yeah. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, guys. Digging it. Gonna get a little more water. We're almost at the end. Please stay for the final reveal. And if you want to see the finished product, as well as our other pieces we've been doing lately on Dixie Belle, you could follow us at Lost and Found Mercantile. I believe our link is up above. And we do fun videos every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we also do lives throughout the week. You know, if it's slow in the shop and I'm working on something, we'll just spontaneously go live. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Just a little bit more paint. And then I'm going to show you if like you want it more translucent, how you can get that look. All right, now I'm just getting the paint on. And honestly, like I would be a little bit slower if I was just here painting by myself. So this is going quick. Going quick. Okay, so now I'm going to step back, take a look at it. See, I like how it's translucent. So this is a little bit heavy. So all I'm going to do is get my spray bottle. I'm going to spray a little bit where I think it's a little bit heavy. And then I'm going to get my applicator pad. And I'm just going to wipe it back. And remember, you can always do another coat of any of it. You can do another coat of the white, of the blue, of the red, to get the tone that you want.
Stacy Davis was a good idea.
Oh, let's hear it, Stacy.
You guys should all meet at the beach and have cocktails.
Okay, let's do it. Tell me when and where, and I'm there, girlfriend. You don't even know how serious I am about that. I'll do it. So then I will also assess tomorrow whether to keep the base walnut or if I should dry brush some paint on there. All right, I think I want to take a little of the white off. So just bear with me. Well, maybe not. Let's see how it looks. We'll see how it looks, and then we can decide. So we're going to just take the paint off. Take the painter's tape off. There we go. If you want to further rustic it, you know, you can always put like Van Dyke glaze on it. You could do a coffee bean wash over the whole piece. If it's too bright, I might do that. Might do a coffee bean wash over it. There's so much you can do. It's seriously endless what you can do. But I like the red, the translucent red. I think that looks cool. I'll bring you guys in closer too, so you can see. Now, like the little white pulled up there, I'm so not concerned. I'm so not concerned because I can add a little bit now. I can add a little bit later. I can leave it as is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. I like some of the wood showing through. I do want to sand some of this back once it's good and dry. All right, so let me bring y'all in. And you can tell me what you think. What do you guys think so far? It's going to be kind of cool, right? I definitely think I will be sanding back the white a little bit so it's not so intense. My friend got me this really awesome tripod that you can like move down like this. Isn't that cool? Can you guys see okay? Dad, can you see okay?
At the moment I can.
Yeah, I think you can.
Vanna White hand thing?
I may have. So I thank you all so much for joining us tonight on Dixie Belle's Being Page, and thank you, Dixie Belle, for letting me come on here. I don't want to make you dizzy, but I want to bring you in. So I'm gonna just move the whole little thing here. So that's where we're at so far. We're gonna let it dry nicey nice overnight. Then I'll add the stars. I'll do some sanding. Definitely gonna sand some of the white back to make the walnut come through. And then I'll see about a coffee bean wash or Van Dyke brown glaze. And also, I think I'm gonna end up keeping the apron and the legs walnut. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Should I keep this walnut or should I like dry brush it? What do y'all think? Let me know. And everyone have a great night. And if you're watching this on replay and you have questions, you can always put hashtag replay. I will go through and I'll answer any questions. And I so appreciate you guys so much. And hopefully we've been on long enough. Dan, do you think we've been on long enough?
We've been on 39 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome.
I
30.
see you have a new painting shirt.
I do. Oh, did I get paint on it? Darn it. Guys, someone gave me this shirt today and I already got paint on it. It's hopeless. Who else is with me? Let me know. But look how quick that was, right? The no paint gel stain went on in like 5 minutes. I cleaned it, I scuffed it, cleaned it again. That's prep you have to do, right? Then I put the no paint gel stain all over one thin coat. That took maybe 5 minutes. That was on Tuesday. Oh no, so I know. I can't believe I got paint on it. I'm a hot mess, I know. And then look, just a little tape and a little voodoo and a little paint and water. And look what we did so far. All right, guys. Everybody have a fantastic week. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all. Thanks for hanging. And thank you, Dixie Belle. Bye, everybody. See ya.